me.
Sorry, habit.
So I would snap down, boom. I would wait till he pops right back up. That'd be here, right? So the problem with that one is like, as I'm here, I pick up, right? He's able to like just crush down on top of my back and just like smash me, right? Something like this. Or if, say I pick him up, I'm like here, he can choke me. He can guillotine, yeah, and I'm in trouble, right? So the one that I'm gonna do here is like, it's an Andre Galvao, like version of it. And it's meant to like kind of eliminate those two problems that you see in a lot of jiu-jitsus versus like, you know, the wrestler versus jiu-jitsu. So this is just a little bit different, although very similar. So a lot of it depends on what I'm doing, depends on how I'm standing. So I don't want to reach out. So this leg is in front. I don't want to reach out here. Yeah, he's gonna pop it up. He's gonna single leg me, right? So what I want to do is I want to reach out. I want to keep this. I keep this one down, kind of block my leg a little bit, and I reach out with the hand in the back, right? And all I'm doing is I'm gonna be like stiff arming him, right? Stiff arm, pick up, right? And then so when I stiff here, let's turn this way. So I stiff arm, pick up. I put his leg here, and I'm gonna be facing this direction, right? The reason, like and the way I want to be is I want to be this hand over top of this one, so that if it's this way, he can just peel this arm up.
Pull up and
peel
push
up.
down.
Yeah. Run the pipe. That's what it's called. All right. So this one. So I'll let you. So I'm gonna be using like this bicep here to be clamping down on top of his leg, putting pressure on it. I'm not putting my whole. I used to put the whole body weight on top and then lean down and spiral down. Right, but this way is like keeps me a little bit more control as far as jiu-jitsu is concerned, right? So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just turn this way, bite down onto his leg, and turn behind him. That's sorry, I guess
No, you're good.
So here, this is where we're gonna end up. All right, so say he's standing, however he's standing, like 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, right? So we have the same foot forward. I'm still pushing with the hand, with the leg behind me, right? So here, and it doesn't matter which leg is in front. I can capture this one or I can capture this one. It's the same arm that's using it, right? Depends on how I'm standing, right? So here, boom, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just stiff arming here and picking up the light leg. Now, when you stiff arm him, like his body's gonna be moving back, right? He's gonna be moving back, and he's not gonna. Most of the time, they're not stepping back like this, right? They're taking what they already have, and they're stepping back like this. All the weight then gets transferred to the back, makes this front leg a little light, right? So here, I stiff leg, boom, makes his leg nice and light. So once I'm here, I'm maintaining this direction, this type of grip, right? What's that? Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the bite. Like I'm just biting with I'm not using this, I'm not using my body, I'm biting with the shoulder. Yep. So, and then what I'm doing is I'm taking this leg, the one that's like, I'm gonna turn around. I'm basically gonna turn this way and push down with bicep. Once I'm here, we're just gonna kind of stop here. All right. So, one more time. Here. Capture. Right, bite down here, turn. Once we're here, we're just gonna pause.
No, if he's standing southpaw, you're still doing
Yep, same thing. So he's standing southpaw, right? So I shove here, right? Same thing, but then I'm gonna be on this side, right? Bite down, and we're just going the other direction, right? Here, bite down. So that's all it is. So we're gonna be facing, so whichever leg I have is this one. I'm gonna be facing, like, it's because I wanna turn away from I wanna turn him towards his back. Right, so if I'm here.
Sit the guy down on his butt is effectively what you're doing.
So if I'm here, I wanna turn around this way, sit him down on his butt.
We always used to like spiral him down to his butt.
Yeah.
You know, and the way you do it in wrestling is with the shoulder. But I imagine
yeah.
you're closer for the choke then.
Yeah, so that's how I used to do it, and there are like little problems. I assume this one still has a lot of problems with it. I haven't actually used it in competition or anything like that, but there's high-level guys that say this is the better way to do it for Jiu-Jitsu. So let's give that a try. 1, 2, 3. All right, so here, let's scooch over so we can I don't know if you right. So
inside.
yeah. So here, right, we end up in the mount, right, and he's just kind of blocking, right. So what I want to do is I want to get this hand right through under his head, right. So boom, and so yeah. So I want to go between the arms, underneath the head, and I want to grab like this shoulder, right. Kind of like just put a little bit of pressure.
Yep.
So this shoulder kind of like that. So I'm reaching under the head, grabbing the shoulder, and like kind of just kind of balling everything in there, and kind of putting my weight on it, right? Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna capture a little bit of elbow here. I'm gonna walk this thing out, right? And once I start feeling like I can't do it anymore, he's putting too much pressure, right? I kind of peel, start walking some more, peel, walk some more, until I walk all the way to where his elbow is now on the other side, right? So the next thing I'm gonna do is like start to transition over, like, cause what I am now is like I'm straight with, like I'm parallel with him, right? And I want to become more perpendicular. So this is where I start transferring my, both hands underneath, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this knee up, and I'm gonna bring this foot, like this one on this other side, up underneath here, right? I switch my hands here. So I have this one underneath this arm, right? So what I'm doing is I'm taking this one now that was underneath the head. I'm putting this one through. I'm sitting this one back here, and I'm gonna start. I'm still sitting on it full, right? I'm not letting any weight up. So what I do with this one now, I lean off to this side, put this one right up over the head, and I lean back, right? So what I wanted.
I remember from Sunday. I was like, what? We were like fighting. I was like, once I'm here, is there any fucking defense? And he's like, yeah, but it's hard.
Yeah. So that's one of the things is you can push this leg through, or you can you can put that one, the head up over the top, right? So once I'm here, like I usually try to gather all this stuff up, cross. He's not pushing my leg between his legs anymore, right? So once I'm here, all I'm doing is I'm re-gripping. Like I just take this one, I already have this one underneath. I'm gonna take this one, grip by the wrist, and start pulling back. Right? So I'm pushing on the face.
That's key.
Yeah, putting pressure here, right? Capturing with the elbow, and I'm walking his arm up. Right, whenever he like, you'll see a lot of resistance from guys doing this, right? So when I'm actually first starting it, what I'm trying to do is open up here, and then once I'm here, I'm trying to get it over this direction, right? So the first thing I'm trying to do is open up this way, all right? And then once I meet like that where his muscles, like he's really trying to stop me, right? I kind of like ratchet it, boom, right? So all I'm doing is like kind of just using the lever of my arm. And I'm walking some more, and then I start to cross it to this side. And I just keep going until I can get my head on the other side of his tricep, right? So once I'm there, reach under both arms, right? And then I'm going to transition. So the transition is, this one is going to come out like a rudder here. Right, and this one, the other leg, is going to come up underneath his armpit on the other side, right? So I'm going to pick him up. Right, so once I'm there, I start to let him go. I reach underneath this one, start to lean on him, right? This way, if I don't lean this way, my leg becomes, like, so if I try to transition my leg up over, so I get very clumsy, right? But if I lean this way, my leg becomes very light. Yep. All right. And then when I'm here, I like to put a lot of pressure on the head. Right. gather this all up, right? So you don't wanna cross your feet. If this one's like in between, he's gonna be able to throw everything around. So you only wanna cross, like I only cross my feet if I have both arms trapped inside, right? Next thing is like the troubleshooting of just capturing this arm, right? So here, I usually have this one underneath. I'll reach up with this other one, up underneath the wrist. I'll start to just kind of walk back and forth between the two.
Yeah, there we go.
So here, I'm driving. I want to try and actually like almost hug my own arm, my other arm, right? Like to where it's like I'm just bringing it to me. From there, so now this is where it's a little different, right? So I'm gonna start come up here and start pushing him sideways a little bit, trying to like get his back up off the floor. Boom. That's when I bring my knee up underneath his back, right? So I'm gonna bring you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna bring a wedge right up underneath his back, kind of keep him up off, right? So here, then I capture my arm, I rotate off to my side, and as I'm rotating, I take this leg and capture it. All right. So this can be done from a number of different positions, but you're basically just putting a wedge behind his back and doing what they call a chair sit. So, so I'll do it for this side. All right. So here, underneath, capture, doing my ratchet. Right. From here. So this one, instead of bringing the knee up first, what I'm doing is I'm kind of leaning. Just kind of get his back up off the ground. And then I put the knee up under there. I want him a little bit facing me, like his back facing me a little bit more, right? Then what I'm doing is I'm kind of capturing, like I'm connecting my arms together. I'm going to be rotating this way. And I throw, as I start to rotate, then I throw my hook in. And I capture like with a seat belt, right? Do this one more time. Do the whole thing, right? So same setup right here. Boom, ratchet. Boom. So now I'm going to drive a little bit, replace with the knee. And once I'm there, I'm going to kind of pull this arm out a little tiny bit and then sit back. So I'm not sitting to my back. I'm not doing this, right? This is bad. He's just going to get into a better position, right? So what I'm doing, here, go ahead. Sorry, you good. So what I'm doing here, all right, I'm leaning, taking up some of that back space, right? And then I'm sitting back on my bum and then rotating over and throwing this hook in. Right? And then I'm getting everything in grip. So all my grips here, here,